Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today we're going over Venom energy drink. It's been a very popular requested drink on my channel lately, and to tell you the truth, I've really been wanting to do it for a long time, but there have been other pressing issues that needed to be covered first. But with so much interest recently, I decided it was time. I've always been a huge fan of Venom, and I know a lot of people are a huge fan of the price. Printed right on the can, it's only 99 cents, but the question becomes, with a 99-cent price stamp, does it reduce the quality or flavor of the drink? The answer to that question, and more, coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. And today we're going over an energy drink that is definitely not healthy. I mean, after last week's energy drink, which was very healthy, I needed to do something a little bit different. So today we're going to be talking about Venom energy drink. I'll give you a brief history of the company that owns it, discuss some of the ingredients that you need to know about, and then finish off with a taste test. Their website says that they currently have 6 flavors. I was only able to get my hands on 4 of them, and I'll go over those with you today. Timestamps down below so you can go where you want to go. And if you guys want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night. I'd love to see you guys there. Also, you can find me on social media at Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. I try to post a few times a week, mostly on Twitter and Instagram, and sometimes you'll get little bonuses here and there that I don't feel I can actually make a full video out of, but it's additional information. For example, I thought the 8-ounce can was going to be going extinct because who drinks 8-ounce cans anymore? But according to Red Bull, they want to bring it back. So they came out with a whole bunch of 8-ounce cans. Besides their regular 8-ounce can, they've been doing the flavors such as coconut, tropical, yellow, blue for the blueberry. I even saw the summer breeze, but didn't buy it because I know how you guys feel about it. I wasn't too crazy about it myself. But I posted a picture on social media, and that's what you can expect when you go there. So feel free to check me out and share me with all your friends. Get the name out about Caffeine Man. Venom energy drink was released in 2002, and it did not perform well at all. It came out when Red Bull was the leader of the market, and Monster had just been released that same year and was starting to make a huge impact on the market. But a lot of people were still leery of energy drinks, so a lot of the smaller companies that came out didn't succeed. Venom energy drink was produced by a company called Elements, which was owned by Snapple at the time. My favorite Venom energy drink was the one that had instant bite. It had this really awesome cooling sensation when you drank it, and then it had that cold bite to it. That was just really refreshing for that very first sip. I think it was some kind of a mint or peppermint that gave you that cooling flavor, but it wasn't a mint flavor for the actual drink. It was more of a citrus beverage. Personally, it was my favorite energy drink of all time. I mean, I'm even bumping out the coconut Red Bull for that Venom flavor. It's a shame that it went away. I'm wondering actually if the flavor would still hold up. I just remember it being so delicious. It would be nice to compare it now to the coconut Red Bull to see if it still holds up. Maybe I could contact Venom and ask them if they could make it. I mean, with all the different flavored energy drinks coming out, maybe it could make a comeback. I know I'd fully support it and do a video on it. I'll send them an email. Between the decade of 2000 and 2010, the company went through a lot of changes. Snapple was sold to Cadbury Schweppes in 2000. Then Cadbury Schweppes purchased Dr. Pepper 7up Group in 2006. And then in 2008 became Dr. Pepper Snapple Group. At this point, in 2008, Venom energy drink was rebranded and relaunched as a new energy drink. They started with Black Mamba and Mojave Rattler. Then in 2009, they came out with Killer Taipan, which is their mango flavor, and Death Adder, which is their fruit punch flavor. Venom was historically bottled in an aluminum can that was 16.9 ounces. But then in 2012, they downsized their can from 16.9 to 16 ounces, which was the standard of most of the energy drinks at the time. In 2015, they decided they were going to go with pre-price packaging, something that no other energy drink company was doing. And they were hoping to increase sales by having the lowest price energy drink on the market. This also allowed them to keep their pricing competitive, since convenience stores wouldn't be able to go up on the price because it was already on the can. But this also meant that the aluminum can had to go away, and a lot of people were upset about that because it was a really cool can and it actually had a twist off top, so you can actually drink it at your leisure and not be forced to drink the entire can. So they slapped the 99-cent price tag on it and put it into production. But even though it's pre-priced packaging, you can actually find it cheaper at some places. I actually found these at Job Lot for only 89 cents. Alright, let's talk about some of these ingredients. We'll start off with the nasty one first. Sugar. These 16-ounce cans have 53 grams of sugar, which is a lot. It's also competing to be one of the higher sugar counts out of most of the energy drinks. The original Monster comes in at 54 grams of sugar, only being beat out by Amp, Rockstar, and No Fear, which are just slightly higher. There are also a handful of smaller companies, such as Blade Energy Drink and Demon Energy Drink, just to name a few, that also have a lot of sugar in them as well. For your regular Venom energy drinks, they're coming in around 230 to 240 calories per can. They all have zero total fat, between 300 300 and 310 milligrams of sodium, a total carb count of 57, which is 19% of your daily value, and 0 protein. As for your B vitamins, this has 200% of your daily value of B2, B3, B6, and B12. Some other ingredients to note is that it does use corn syrup, and even though it has a lot of sugar, it also uses glucose and sucralose. Some of the healthy ingredients include taurine, L-carnitine, ginseng extract, and guarana seed extract. And this 16-ounce can has 160 milligrams of caffeine, so it comes in at 10 milligrams per ounce, which is on par with the original Red Bull and Monster. As for the low-calorie cans, they come in with the same amount of B vitamins, 200% each, but they only have 20 calories. Also, the carbohydrates drop dramatically down to 9 grams of carbohydrates, and they're 0 sugar. But it does have 8 grams of erythritol. What's erythritol? Well, out of the energy drinks that I've reviewed so far, this is the first one to include erythritol. Erythritol is an all-natural, low-calorie sweetener that is supposed to taste just like sugar, without a lot of calories or any negative side effects. It's also classified as a sugar alcohol and does not spike blood sugar or insulin. Basically, people don't have the enzymes to break down erythritol, so it's absorbed into the bloodstream and then released from the body, unchanged through the urine. So for those that are overweight or have diabetes, erythritol is an excellent alternative to sugar. For those on the keto diet, erythritol is classified as one of the top 3 sweeteners to be used, and the other 2 are stevia and monk fruit. If you want to find out more in-depth information about stevia, feel free to watch my Zevia energy drink review. And if you want to find out more about monk fruit, feel free to watch my daily power shot review. In each one of those videos, I go over in detail those ingredients. I mean, I was actually surprised that more energy drinks don't use erythritol because there are no negative side effects and because it does taste just like sugar. But then I looked into it a little bit further and found out that monk fruit and erythritol are fairly more expensive than sucralose. So let's go ahead and move on with the taste test. I already know what the mango is going to taste like, and for many years, it was my favorite energy drink. I was upset when Venom got rid of the one with instant bite. I was super excited in 2008 when I heard they were re-releasing the Venom. But they didn't have the one with instant bite, so I had to try the other ones. And the first one I tried was the mango, and I loved it. And as a lot of you may know, I don't really like carbonation that much. And these things are heavily carbonated. From the minimal amount of research that I did about heavily carbonated beverages, this one actually ranks at the top of the list for heavily carbonated drinks. Now, there are a lot of energy drinks out there, so I wasn't able to investigate all of them, but just so you know, it's heavily carbonated. I'll try not to burp on camera. If so, there's gonna be a lot of editing. And by popular request, the mango is yellow. Kind of looks like urine. That person's pretty dehydrated though. Maybe this is why I shouldn't put it in a clear cup. My delivery of the colors is going to be horrible. Who talks about urine during a taste test? Caffeine man, apparently. Ah, yeah. Oh, I love this drink. And as you can see from the clear glass, I tend to drink a decent amount of it too for my taste tests. It's really got a nice mango flavor that I really enjoy. And I gotta say, I am definitely a sucker for sweetness. And because this has 53 grams of sugar plus glucose and sucralose, it's very sweet. So when I can find a beverage that is very fruity with the mango flavor, as well as a decent sweetness, I'm always gonna be a huge fan. Now, if you've been watching my videos since the start, you'll know that I've been saying, oh, I've been trying to reduce my sugar, I've been trying to reduce my sugar. And the truth is I am. But what a lot of you may not know is that I used to be a sugar fiend. I mean, when I get my Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee, I get the caramel swirl with extra cream, extra sugar. It's just how I roll. When I order my iced tea and they say sweetened or unsweetened, whew, I am sweetened all the way. So when it came to sugar in my energy drinks, I never really cared. And to be honest, my sugar intake was probably upwards of 200 grams a day. Now, I knew sugar was bad for you, but I didn't really know how bad it was for you, and figured I usually ate fairly healthy, so I was perfectly fine. It wasn't until I actually started this channel, only like 6 or 7 months ago, I forget what the number is. What's the number? Yeah, I'm right into 7 months now. And I found out that you're only supposed to have between like 28 and 35 grams a day. I think it's 28 if you're a woman and 35 if you're a guy, my weight. And I was in shock by that number. I'm like, 35? That's it? I was like over 200. No wonder why I started getting fat. Obesity in America. That was a perfect example of someone who tried to eat healthy but had a way too high sugar intake, which is why I decided to start lowering it. All that sugar and no exercise? Whew, man, I miss sugar. Shh, don't tell anybody. But if you're not worried about your sugar and you like a sweet fruity drink, I highly recommend the Mango Venom because it's totally a personal favorite of mine. And even though I can't drink it, it's ranked way up there. I mean, coconut Red Bull is the top of my list. The Bang flavors and Ring flavors are very high up there as well. And the only reason why Venom is not at the top of my list is because I don't get to drink it that often. But I definitely put it right up there with coconut Red Bull. And even though coconut Red Bull has sugar as well, it still has like half the amount of sugar than these Venom drinks. I mean, 53 is close to double what I'm supposed to have in a day. And enough sugar talk. Let's get on to the fruit punch. Obviously a red color. Wow, that's a really good fruit punch flavor. In some of my past reviews, I've done a couple of fruit punches, and I gotta say, this ranks at the top. It's probably because of the sugar. I mean, if you're looking for a sweet fruit punch, you're gonna have it right here. If I were to relate it to Bang, the Bang Power Punch is a good fruit punch flavor, but that sucralose can't compare with real sugar. Also, I've been thinking about doing a monster review of the fruit punch flavors they have. I think it's 4 or 5 different flavors that they have. If you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comments down below. It's been on my list for a little while now, but if I have a lot more comments on it, maybe it'll move up my list. Man, my list is so long right now. You guys want to know how big my list is? I wasn't going to say it on camera, but I get so many requests from you guys, and I love to get all the requests from you guys. I just wish I could bring you them faster. But right now, I got over 32 items on my list of requests. That's like more than half a year material when I only do one a week. Not to mention the other product reviews that have caffeine that I want to get to, and my informative caffeine videos as well. I've been slacking on those because I've been trying to get to your requests on energy drinks. But like I said, I don't want to become energy drink man. I'm caffeine man. So there are going to be a few videos coming up that aren't energy drinks. Next up, we got the Black Mamba. Oh, I just realized I didn't hold up the other 2 cans for you. You guys want to see those up close? I'll show you real quick. That one was the mango one. That one's the fruit punch. I mean, they got cool looking graphics on there. It's a cool looking snake eye. And the only difference in the can is the flavor on there and the color. This is the Black Mamba. It looks the same color as the mango Venom. So this one's kind of interesting. I think that since this was the first one that they released, they were trying to go with their own original Venom flavor, because it reminds me a little bit like the original Monster without that monster flavor that I always refer to in my other Monster videos. So it kind of has like a Venom flavor. It's sort of like Red Bull with their original. Each energy drink has its own unique flavor to it that makes it stand out from the rest. So Monster has its flavor, Red Bull has its flavor, and now Venom has its flavor as well. It tastes like your regular energy drink with high sugar content. And if I had to say what differentiates it from the other ones, is that it might have a hint of cherry or a hint of strawberry to it, but it really is just a hint of one of those flavors. So if you're someone who likes the original Monster, the original Red Bull, and all the original kind of energy drinks without any added flavors to it, you can pick up a Venom to see how you feel about it. I'm still going to stick with the mango as my favorite. This would probably be my second favorite because fruit punch isn't at the top of my list. It's not at the bottom either, but it's not my go-to choice. So let's move on to the low-calorie one. So for the low-calorie one, I actually got the strawberry apple. I wasn't able to find the citrus one, so we'll try this one out. Similar red color to the fruit punch, just not as dark. Oh, wow, that's actually really good for a low-calorie, no-sugar drink. Somehow it still has a really good sugary, sweet flavor without that fake artificial sweetener flavor like sucralose. Not to say I don't like sucralose, but you can always tell that sucralose flavor. But that's a good indication that erythritol does taste just like sugar. So I'm a fan of erythritol. I don't understand how it can be more expensive than the other ones, yet it's in a 99-cent drink. Those other companies are just cheap. All about profits. Good job, Venom. Sticking to your guns with 99 cents, putting expensive stuff like erythritol in it. I mean, you can't beat it for the price. It's really, really good. Oh, jeez. I really need to start sipping these more because, you know, you take 2 or 3 mouthfuls and then by the end of the video, they're just like going through my system really fast and then the videos end up being really long. Even though I'm talking faster, I go off on a tangent sometimes. So I'm trying to stay focused. Strawberry apple. Got a good strawberry flavor. It's got a hint of apple to it. I like the sweetness of it without the negative effects of having the sugar, since I already had 3 sugar ones. I do have some subscribers that actually have diabetes who watch my video, but they also drink sugar-free options and enjoy my videos. I think one of them that actually recommended this was Robert. I have a really bad memory, so I'm hoping I got that right. So thanks, Robert, for suggesting this to me, and thank you everyone else who suggested these Venom ones as well. I've been wanting to do it for a while, and I'm glad I finally got to it. I'm glad that I can bring everyone more information about energy drinks, such as fitness people, gamers, and people that even have diabetes that aren't really missing out on the energy drinks, because they make ones brands like this that they can have. Thanks for joining me today. If you guys are interested in purchasing these, I'll include a link down below in case you can't find them in a store near you. And I'm also an Amazon affiliate. I have no problems mentioning that to you guys, and I'll earn a very small commission, especially at 99 cents a can, on all purchases used through my Amazon affiliate link. Every little bit helps, and I'm still waiting for the YouTube partner program to accept me. It's taking forever. 6 weeks. Sorry, I don't mean to complain. And I'm not being greedy because I love bringing you guys these videos. It's my primary concern to bring you informative videos, introduce you to drinks you may not have had, and give you the review that you guys want. And stay tuned next Tuesday. I'm working on a video right now that you gamers are gonna love, or at least I hope you love it. And I hope the healthy energy drink people will like it as well, or watch it just for the heck of it, because you know you're gonna probably learn something from it. In the meantime, you guys have yourself a great day. Or night. What am I going to do with all these drinks? 159 grams of sugar. 159 sitting right there. Imagine I used to actually have more than that in a day. Sugar.